What is up, guys? We are back with episode 6, the Tibia level 8 to 100 Druid series. Last episode, we got level 30, big stepping stone into power leveling this character. We're now going to be able to use this hammer, which was a mistake of when I initially imbued it. I didn't realize it was level 30, so I had to hold off on that. But now we have, intricate vampirism and powerful void imbuement, which is going to help the duration of your hunt and honestly survivability in these AoE style hunting at lower level. I mean, the health back is actually going to be huge because it limits the amount of times I need to use Xura. So for this hunt, we're going to head to probably one of the busiest, most common spots for level 30. That's the spike, lower spike in Kazordoon. So one way to go from there is I go from Edron. You can head to Cormea and use the boat there, or you can head to the carpet and fly to Colossa and head to Kazordoon that way. Either way, they both work. This is just kind of the way I like now. Who dat? Secret Angel Black Sheep. Well, that must be one of Serp's characters. So yeah, last episode was actually pretty solid improvement on my character. I'm going to bring about 400 avalanches, around 100 mana potions, which I think, honestly, with these returns from my imbuements, should be more than enough. But, did you say Kazordoon? Yeah. You're going to need a ticket to use the mining cart, so you say ticket, yes, it's like 1,000 gold for the week or something, so let's use the carrot here. Closet top, Kazordoon, Surface North, South. I honestly can't even remember. I think you go shops? Depot, I think it's this one. Temple, yeah. Temple, head straight north. There's actually where the Gnome Base Alpha teleporter is. Is that Dark Omi owns this? Alright, and this spawn, I do like one single loop because you get so many levels so easily. I don't really stress too much about it. I don't really worry about maximizing XP here. And which one is it? Is it the north? I can never remember. To the spike, yep. So you're going to head to the spike and head down 3 steps, I do believe. It might even be 4, actually. Actually, I think it's this one. So this is the lower spike. Yeah. So right away, head east, and looks like there's someone here, of course. Honestly, I'm not even going to use... I didn't even bring a rod. I'm just going to throw this on. Is this... thought it was a two-handed weapon for a second. I was like, the fuck? And we have to change that back to Xor V. Energy Strike. But we're going to head east to the... what do they call it? The Quorums and Gargoyles and stuff. You want to use Avalanche so you can hit everything besides the zombies. And honestly, if you come into a zombie, just disregard it completely. They are annoying and immune to Avalanche Ice. So you have to have fireballs. But I just like to, say fuck them. Not worry about it. We're also going to double up on mana here and use soft boots. You could probably grab the life ring as well if you really, if you have the cap or the cash and want to really fucking power level. These guys kind of hit like trucks, but if you can get down the kiting, you'll do great. And honestly, the first lap will probably level me. Yeah, see, he just hit me for 100 and something. That's not bueno. So maybe we won't go 2 balls to the wall just yet. I haven't done this in a long time. I mean, pretty straightforward kiting, but 2 of them can combo me. Oh my god, the XP is so wild. Honestly, just hit your haste. You are gonna be faster than them all, unless you have laggy connection. Then you might want to be a little more timid. I would say this section of the spawn is probably the most dangerous. Why is Numlock on? But luckily, with a good magic level, you're gonna kind of kill everything in 2 to 3 runes, which is awesome. And I would stay here until like level 45, or rotate between the 2 spawns that I'm going to show you. One being this spawn, and then the next will be the Peninsula Tomb in Ankerman Peninsula. And it's going to be after the teleport. See, I can get comboed really easy here. But hey, that kind of makes it exciting. Oh, one sure on the fire. And that's what I like about turning level 30. It's really when you get to, kind of get more intense hunting. This mass lure / AoE style is it's funner. And, if you catch a death, it's like not even going to lose 100k experience. So we'll be all right. The full bless walk, though, would be brutal. Oh, jeez. A lot of times I just preemptively heal, just expecting to get comboed. But I mean, look at, I get like what, 20? Yeah, with only 2 creatures, I get back like 20 to 30 mana and health. So you really, 5 or 6 creatures with an avalanche is gonna like heal me for like 30s, which is half an Xura. I stand corrected. I didn't get a level. We're darn close. And a lot of this early hunting style, I don't loot. I mean, again, I'm different because I have a character that kind of feeds this character. Like Bro Teeth, my main, I just pump whatever gold and loot into him or equipment. So it doesn't really matter that not everyone's going to have that option. But I mean, if you do loot, you're going to sacrifice some XP. But, you know, you're able to continue to hunt. Oh, I don't know if it's like rapid respawn or some shit, but they seem to respawn really fast. I mean, if that's the case, you might even just be able to stay over here. Oh, no. Maybe not. Just the entrance respawned quick. So, it definitely looks like we're slightly overkilling. So, I'll show you what I just mix in, just to kind of give this time to respawn. Because, as you can see, about 1 lap is just shy of a level. So, if you do a lap, kind of go to this extra away from it to give it time to respawn. You can really maintain a high XP here. There you go. Yeah, I think I've used, what, like 5 mana since we came here? There we go. Level 1. Ooh. Yeah, so this is just the additional. It's 1 extra loop. See, zombies here. Just don't even bother with them. Honestly, all I'll do is I'll kite everything. Not worry about the zombie. They're so annoying. Now, this section is like lower XP, but it's just giving the main area time to respawn. And I mean, you're always just kind of wanting, if you're new to mages, you just want to practice your AoE and kiting. I go a little kamikaze sometimes because I know with like a decent set and a good magic level and the imbuements, I'm not really in any threat. So, nothing to be concerned about. And eventually the zombie will puff or not, just stop following you. And now we're right back to the start and just head back to your quorum area and just rinse and repeat. We'll go to level 32 anyway and get like, 10 to 15 minutes of hunting in just to kind of show you guys what my min and max are, my peaks are. But we've used less than 10 manas on a level and a quarter, so. But this is a pure waste style. I mean, nowadays, since it's so easy to get gold and most people have main characters to provide the gold, that's what I'm going to kind of showcase. Like I said in my last video, I don't think I'll do like, an Iron Man style where like I don't feed the new character cash, just because I've done the grinding for so many years. It's like, why now that I don't have to? Why would I put myself through it again? It's nice to throw it back and kind of experience it again, but I just don't really want to put in that time. But who knows? Maybe I'll try and do it. We'll probably get a level here, actually. And after this, I think I'll probably head to Anchorman and show you the peninsula after the teleport to him. You're going to face a kind of different variety of creatures there, which I really like. I mean, killing vampires and ancient scarabs and necromancers just feels better. A little more dangerous, I think, just because of the lifesteal and shit from vamps, paralyze. But, I don't know, a little funner. The risk kind of makes it a little more intense, gets the heart rate up a little bit. This is a little better style. It's crazy to think that nowadays, like, you can literally take a character, like, 8 to 30 in a matter of hours of hunting. And then back in... Oh! I was going to catch a rip. Back in the day, you could hunt for, like, a week just to get, like, level 30. And even that would be pushing it. Yeah, it wouldn't even probably take more than a week. But I guess I was kind of a more casual style. Like, I'd never play for, like, 5 or 6 hours. Like, that just wasn't me. especially since we didn't really have much internet when I was young. We got dial-up when I was like teens, so I could only play if I was like at my. Funny enough, my grandparents had internet before we did. I could only play there if I was at like a friend's house or. So my Tibia gains early on were very slow, even slower than they are now, and I'm painfully slow. Like, well, there's a guy that like I leveled or kind of hunted with a few times when he was like level 320 and I was level 320. Now I'm like level 334 and he's like level 380 or something. Like, yep. One of us leveled, one of us did not. Yeah. Once, actually, honestly, all I'll probably do is just do 2 laps and that'll be 30 to 32 in 1 set of supplies. And not even, I still have over half my, I've only used 13 minutes yet. I have half my rooms left, so, or over half. So maybe I'd say, like, if you have the imbuements and soft boots, maybe do like 4 laps. Because that will get you, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 levels. 3 for sure. And that's just like a nice, if you're like me, like you don't want to burn out, so just kind of do, you know, make steady improvements on the character and then go relax, watch some Netflix, go to the gym, which I should have done today, but I didn't. Here we are. Oh yeah. Let's see what we're at for XP here. I'm really thinking around 550, 450. So that's not peak. I don't think anyway. Well, it's probably close. So 450 to 500k is probably what you're going to peak at around here. Actually, we should get a bit more here. Unless they run away, which they do. There's the level. 450. Yeah, so you're right around 500k is probably peak. Which I think is pretty good for this level. I mean, it takes like what? Not even 100k to level, so 5 levels an hour, no problem. Let's see, how much is my next level? 44k to level. Jesus, yeah. It's going to take about 8 levels an hour, which is pretty solid. I mean, you're not going to have the capacity to carry enough runes, but theoretically, if someone brings runes for you or you bring a like supply bag, 2 hours could bring this guy to like level 45, so that would be pretty sweet. But that is your introduction to the lower spike. Starting to make some improvements on the character. I mean, that magic level helps a ton. We've wasted 16k to get, what, 4 levels? Yeah, 28 to 32, and we've wasted 16k, so what? Oh, 4k a level. Seems like a pretty worthwhile investment. So we'll take off my soft boots and take off my weapon. And always remember to take off your weapon, your imbuable stuff, as if you remain in battle, your stamina doesn't have to go down, but if you're in battle, your imbuement timers will tick away. And I mean, they're expensive, so just remember to take them off when you're not in a spawn. Because even my battle's on now, so the timer would still be ticking. But we're gonna head back to the depot, make our way to Ancrement, and showcase the, you know, second spawn. Probably really the other spawn that you're gonna rotate between as you make your way to 45, which is kind of the next big step, is which when you get sudden death runes, and they open up kind of new hunting areas and PvP. I mean, one-on-one right now, you're not going to have the power to kill anyone. Maybe if you get lucky with, like, 2 summons, and they're really bad, but SDs are really what you'd look forward to. So let me know if this is a new spawn. I mean, most people probably know about this, but some new players wouldn't. Hopefully it was helpful. Any suggestions, any comments, concerns, positive or negative, they're all welcome, I'm open to some constructive criticism or just criticism. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to go film, I guess, the 3rd episode I filmed today. Very productive. Trying to get some scheduled videos going up, so the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll have, constant uploads 2 to 3 times a week at least. So that's it for now, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.